Hey guys, what's up? It's Angel coming at you with another predictions video, this time for NXT Takeover. My first ever NXT Takeover prediction video. I was going to do it for the last one, but it just kind of slipped my mind. Uh, but yeah, man, NXT gets even more exciting when another takeover is coming up, man. Man, I thought the next one was going to be on April 8th, which is also Wednesday. But, what's it called? It turns out that it wasn't, and I thought that that's when Balor was gonna get his shot at Owens, but he got it on the NXT before WrestleMania, and was not successful. But I'm really looking forward to this one, and let's go ahead and not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So we've got Baron Corbin going up against Rhino. Yeah, I do think Baron's kind of boring, but it's not really his fault. It's just that he's not given enough time. Like, it's mostly squash matches. He did have a match, though, this past Wednesday on NXT with Solomon Crow, uh, where it wasn't really too short, but it wasn't really too long. And luckily, it wasn't a squash either, so uh, I'm alright if Corbin goes over, but as long as he doesn't squash Rhino. Rhino needs to put in work in there, too, and help to make Corbin look good. And I'm going to go ahead and pick Baron Corbin on this one. Next up, we've got the team of Charlotte and Bayley going up against Dana Brooke and Emma. So, NXT before WrestleMania, Emma slapped Bayley, letting her know that she went back to NXT because she was being too nice, and she's referring to Bayley's little nice and cute gimmick that she. But we really know why Emma's back in NXT, because that incident last summer, even though I heard that they reinstated her just because they found out it was accidental with the self-checkout. She accidentally left it out and put it in the basket anyway or whatever at Walmart. I think it was Walmart, but yeah. So even though like it wasn't really like her fault, I mean, kind of, I guess, but WWE likes to take even the lightest of things very seriously. And so Emma's back to working on NXT. They had a match on the NXT after WrestleMania, that where Bayley won via roll up, and they shook hands afterwards, and they just parted ways. And I thought it was over right there, but then they came back at it with Emma stealing Bayley's shirt and headbands, and Bayley went back to get her shirt back from Emma when she like hugged her, but then it turns into the Bayley to belly. And then on top of that, Dana Brooke has been jealous of Charlotte, I guess you could say. Talk about why is Charlotte in that WWE tap out commercial when she should be. And so at first I was thinking, okay, we're going to get a Bayley and Emma match. And then I was thinking, well, so they're going to do Charlotte and Dana Brooke. And now it turns out it's a tag team. So we got this tag team match going on here. And yeah, it was basically confirmed this past NXT when Devin Taylor, she interviewed the team of Bayley and Charlotte and the team of Dana Brooke and Emma separately. And I noticed that Dana Brooke always does this thing when she's being interviewed by Devin Taylor where she like pats her on the head, and I see Devin Taylor's face after where she's like it's annoyed. It gets on her nerves, and I don't blame her because I won't say I work in an office building because I might give people like the wrong image in their head of what exactly it looks like. But I work in somewhat of an office environment, and I can't stand when the computer is running slow for someone and they start tapping the mouse really heavily, like, and then I seriously go, fuck. And then they're looking at me like, what? It's like, oh, is it because of this? Is that annoying you? I'm like, yeah, you're doing that like as if you act like it's gonna make the computer run faster. And they're like, I know it's not, but I'm like, so why are you doing it? I don't know why they do that in the office that I work at. It fucking pisses me off. Let's get a lot of you won't understand that, but it's an inside joke. Colton, if you're watching this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But for some reason, I can see the heels going over on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick Dana Brooke and Emma. Next one we got is Blake and Murphy versus the team of Big Cass and Enzo Amore for the tag team championships. So Blake and Murphy have been trying to get up on Carmella recently, and it looked like Alexa Bliss was being associated with them. because that one backstage segment where like they try to Blake and Murphy try to go up on Carmella and she's like telling them off, and then Alexa Bliss comes up, she tells Bliss off, and then Blake and Murphy come up to Alexa Bliss, and then this past Wednesday, Blake and Murphy distracted Carmella to help Alexa Bliss defeat Carmella. At first, I was thinking maybe Carmella's gonna turn heel, but shit, I don't know. I don't think so. Now I don't really think so. Especially after the last time we saw Enzo and Cass when they were being attacked backstage by Blake and Murphy when they're supposed to have a match in the ring, but Carmella was there, like, you know, stop it, you guys, stop it. I can't really do her accent right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick Enzo and Cass on this one. I say that Enzo and Cass win, and they will be the realest tag team champs in the room. How you doing? You can't teach that. And afterwards, Blake and Murphy, they will be SAWFT soft. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Enzo and Cass on that one. Next, we've got a triple threat. It's Finn Balor versus Tyler Breeze versus Hideo Itami. Why is Itami still advertised for this? I heard that he's gonna take at least 6 months off because of an injury. So if it does stay as a triple threat between these three, and okay, here's the thing. I mean, now this isn't a spoiler; it's a rumor, and I don't usually believe the rumors, but I think this one is actually gonna happen. So if you don't want me, if you think even rumors are spoilers in your mind, then skip forward in this video. But here's the thing: if it's still a triple threat between these two, I say that it's Itami's last match for a while, and Balor's gonna win. Now, if it's a one-on-one, I'll still say Balor's gonna win. But I heard that Samoa Joe is probably gonna make his NXT debut at Takeover and take Itami's place. Like, maybe they do some kind of backstage thing to write Itami out of the match. You know, he got hurt or something. And then Samoa Joe takes his place. And I heard that when Samoa Joe was done with his ROH contract, the schedule and dates on his contract, that he was going to go to NXT. So I think Samoa Joe is going to probably be in this match. If Samoa Joe takes Itami's place, then I'm going to pick Samoa Joe. So, yeah. Next match we've got is Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. At first I didn't think Becky was going to win, but now they're becoming more serious with her. And she's becoming even better with her promos. You know, she's sounding more confident here and there. And, you know, I could take this Becky Lynch more seriously than the one where she was like a newcomer and she was like dressed almost in a leprechaunish look. And, you know, she was dancing around, stereotypical Irish. Man, I don't know. Still a good wrestler, but I don't know. It's just that kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I could take it really seriously here. And you see, here's the thing. When Charlotte was the champion, I wanted Bayley to defeat her at the second takeover, and that didn't happen. I wanted Sasha Banks to defeat her at the third takeover when they went one-on-one. It didn't happen. Then come the fourth takeover, the most recent one, the Fatal 4-Way, she lost to Sasha Banks. I noticed something the first two times that Charlotte retained. Neither of the people she went up with had merchandise yet. I don't know if that plays a factor or not. Bayley didn't have the I'm a Hugger shirt. Sasha Banks didn't have the Legit Boss shirt. I don't think Becky Lynch has... The last time I went on WWE Shop was like a few days ago, and I didn't see like any Becky Lynch shirts or anything. So I don't know if that's going to play a factor, but you know what? I'll go ahead and say that Sasha Banks retains. Next up, we've got Kevin Owens putting the NXT Championship on the line against Sami Zayn. So it's gotten even more personal between these two. This past Wednesday, Zayn brought his son into the conversation saying, "Is this about your son? He'd rather wear a Sami Zayn shirt to school than a KO shirt." And Owens was leaving like he wasn't going to say anything, but then he stopped on the top of the stage and said, "I know why you took that time off, because you were hurt, and you know that I'm the one that hurt you. And at NXT TakeOver, I'm going to do it again. And this time you're not coming back." Oh man, that made me even more fucking pumped for this match. You know what? I'm thinking, what if Sami Zayn doesn't come back to NXT and he moves up to the main roster? Especially maybe because of his most recent match with John Cena. So you know what, man? I'm going to go ahead and pick Kevin Owens on this one. And if Samoa Joe wins that triple threat earlier in the night, then imagine how badass it would be for Owens to win and he's standing over Zayn while he's lying down. But then, or for Kevin Owens to win, standing over Zayn lying down with the championship. and then Samoa Joe comes out. Oh man, and confronts him. Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens would be fucking epic. But yeah, those are my predictions for Takeover. We'll see what unfolds. So until then, this is Angel signing out. And as always, do you?